Hey, family, I don't think I'm supposed to keep anything from you all. If God placed me here is to give you all a message, then it should not be any shame anywhere. So bear with me. The Bible tells us that if Satan himself transformed into the angel of light, how much more does his ministers? Family, when I had got outside the realm of God, the Bible speaks of it as breaking the hedge. Each time that I broke the hedge, something happened. Listen, I told y'all about when I was looking for a lady of the evening. And I was in this town. Now I knew the particular lady that I was looking for, but I seen another lady walking up toward my vehicle. Looked nothing like her. Matter of fact, when she came up on my driver's side by my front bumper, I spoke to her. When she got by my driver's window, she said, "Willie," I turned around and it was that lady. Listen, Satan himself transformed into the angel of light. Anytime you go outside the will of God, you're opening the door to a spiritual realm. And I cannot be ashamed to tell y'all. I cannot be ashamed as to let you all know. Why? Because I was born with a veil. That's what my family told me. You was born with a veil. That means you can see things. Well, I say this right here. I said, God allowed me. He gave me this gift to where I can see. Listen, that's not the only time. I told y'all about the time I went in the hotel room in Chicago and I was laying there contemplating. I'm not going to go out and go get nobody and blah, blah, blah. I was just laying there thinking to myself. As I was thinking, this voice, this thought kept coming to me. I thought it was a thought. I can't keep nothing from y'all. As it kept telling me, just get on the elevator and go down. It was telling me where to go, and it was telling me where to go and get what I wanted and go get the woman. It was telling me all of this. I was thinking this. About the third time, I was about to say I might as well, and I turned my head. When I turned my head, there was a 3 feet tall demon standing there, bending over like this, talking to me, trying to talk and looking down at my chest, telling me what to do. As he was telling me, I was seeing this, y'all. And when he saw me looking at him, he backed up. God allowed me to see that. God allowed me now. Listen, at 1:40 in the morning, it's what time I got up and I put this on to make this video for y'all because I could not sleep. God wanted y'all to know this. You remember when I told you about when the unclean spirit is gone out of a man, he walketh up and down in dry places, seeking rest and findeth none? And then he say to himself, I will return back to the house from which I came, because he know that house. So when he come back, he find it swept and empty and garnished. It's clean. Why? Because the old spirit is gone. But it's nothing else there. God is not feeling it. So what that demon does, he go back and he gets 7 more spirits more wicked than himself. And he come back and he dwell in that temple. And the last state of that man is worse than the beginning. That's what the words say. Now, I want you to stay with me, okay? When I said this right here, the Bible say, uh, he said, they are spiritually discerned, okay? It says, how can the carnal mind, the natural mind, receiveth not the things of God? Neither indeed can be, for it is spiritually discerned. Let me repeat that, because I got it mixed up. It says, for the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit, for they are spiritually discerned. They are not subject to the law of God, neither indeed can be. You know, I used to wonder, when I used to see things and I'd be looking at them, I wonder why nobody else could turn around and look at it. You know, if you're walking down the street and you're looking up, then somebody else going to turn around and wonder what you're looking at. But some of these people, just like when you walk in Walmart, it's like you don't feel nothing. Listen, I had to get up and make this video. It is after almost 2 in the morning, but God would not let me sleep. Y'all remember when I brought y'all about that? I told you about when the unclean spirit is going out of a man. Let me tell you how they look. I told y'all how they look. He said, for Satan himself, if he transformed into the angel of light, how much more does his ministers? I was going to say something earlier, and I'm going to say it. How many people have you looked at thinking that they was real people and they was demons? The Bible tells you about the attribute. It tells you a little bit about him in John 8:44. He was the leader from the beginning, and he abideth not in truth. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he's a liar and the father of it. I used to wonder, what's wrong with them young boys driving around doing what they're doing? Listen, there's a spirit there. Sometimes we'll embrace our kids and stuff like that, but there's spirits there. Y'all, I got to tell you the truth. You know, the Bible says the road to destruction is going to be really wide, but the road to life is going to be narrow. Listen, when I look at the people that I talk to, when I look at the monitoring spirits, God allowed me to see it. It was a man come to my house for 2 years. God allowed that man. Every day, how you doing? He come to my house. He wants some coffee. I give him some coffee. You know, I'm in the back working on my garden there he is because, listen, I'm in the country. I don't have many men to talk to. And then when I was around men, it's like they didn't get up at 12 and 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm up at 5 in the morning. So I know it's good to have someone to talk to. Okay? So this man was coming to my house, and then one day God said, watch him. I'm knowing what God is showing. He said, watch him, Willie. When he came to my house, I have little sticky notes around, you know, to remind me of this bills and little stuff like that, doctor's appointment, whatever. I noticed that man, he didn't stop until he trying to read every note. One of my notes, I was late on the payment. Would you believe them people called me that evening? Listen, there's monitoring spirits. Those spirits are not out there to help you at all. Listen, I want to bring you more content. I really do. If you break the hedge, the serpent will bite you. That's what it said. This little boy, Michael, my sister got in trouble because of this kid. This kid had a spirit, y'all. When my brother told us, he came back to the house and he told my whole family. He said he was standing up and the baby was standing at the baby bed. Told y'all about it. I want you to get it. The baby was standing, the baby couldn't talk, y'all. I knew the baby, I knew his mother, I knew his grandmama. Me and my brother used to go to their house all the time. My brother was going with the baby's mama. My brother said he was standing up there one day. He was in the room, and the baby was standing up at the crib. And he said something playing with the baby. And said the baby looked over and said, "You don't know who you're effing with, do you?" That's exactly what he said came out of that baby's mouth. Okay, later on, I gotta repeat this, y'all. I'm at the park waiting on my brother to get off work, and I'm with the baby's mama. We was all friends. And I'm sitting there, and the baby's mama's sitting here, the baby's sitting in the center. I'm here underneath the dash trying to fix the radio. I'm trying to fix the little radio. And I happen to look up at the baby and say something, and the baby looked down at me and said, "F you," just as plain as day. Then I looked at the mama. Then I was going to ask the mama, "Did you hear?" And she was like, then I said, "What did the baby say?" And she repeated it. Listen, I have been on attack. Believe me, I have been on attack. But what did the book of James say? And this is what kept me. The book of James said, "Count it all joy, my brethren, when you fall into diverse temptations. Knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience, but let patience have a perfect work, that you may be perfect and entire, lacking nothing." I was really under attack, y'all. And I just thank God for all y'all, because I can read one of y'all comments, and that's what always bring me back. And that's what keep me strong. Listen, this is part 1 of this video. And I would like to thank my supporters that supported me. Mr. Lewis, Mr. Sidney, I really appreciate y'all. Kendall, God bless you all. And I will bring you more content. God bless you. If you feel God laid on your heart to support this channel, please do. God bless.